friends, I'm so glad you joined me because I am going to use a new recipe that I have not made before. Now, I have showed you how I make my homemade Sloppy Joes, but this is a recipe that I found on Pinterest, a good while back. I can't even remember. And I thought, I know we'll like it because we like Sloppy Joes. Now, I did find out how the name Sloppy Joe came about. You may know, but I'm going to tell you what I learned in case you were like me and didn't know. Many years ago, there was a restaurant owner named Joe, and he just scrambled up some brown hamburger meat like I have done. He browned it. And then he just started adding ketchup and mustard and brown sugar and whatever, and he put it on a bun and served it. The people loved it, but they said, "It's Sloppy Joe." And that's how I heard the name Sloppy Joe came about. Now, this recipe normally would just be half this amount. But Amy and Sean and the boys are going to come out and eat with us tonight because they're still not ready for her to cook. But they are spending the night and everything out there. So I browned 2 pounds of ground beef, and I drained it really well. And to that, I'm going to add a half a cup of ketchup. Now, I'm not going to measure, so I'm just going to put it in here what I think a half a cup would do. And half a cup of water. I'm going to always add more. Probably going to have to add a little bit more, but we'll see. And then I'm going to add about 4 teaspoons of yellow mustard. Again, I'm just going to eyeball it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of brown sugar. We wouldn't put that much except I doubled the recipe. And I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then mix this around. I think I need to put a little bit more ketchup. Go ahead and add a little bit more. You could put some barbecue sauce in if you want to, but I'm not. Okay. Now, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. You can add minced garlic, but I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of the garlic powder. And about a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay. Let's mix all that together. It smells good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn that stove eye off. I remember when I first started Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen, and I called it a stove eye, and some of y'all said, what? I guess you've just gotten used to me saying it. That's what my mama called each of these burners. She called them the stove eye. All right, let me make sure I put everything. Ketchup, water, brown sugar, Worcestershire, mustard, garlic, onion, salt. Okay? And now, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I took a 10-ounce can of biscuits, and I think there were 5 in there. I didn't count them. But I cut each biscuit, I halved it, and then I cut each half in 3 pieces, so I had 6 pieces. And I'm just gonna put these in here, and I'm gonna cover them with a mixture. Mix it in there good. You remember, I can't remember, I think it was a chicken bubble up that I did. I thought, well, this is gonna be very similar. But I have greased a 9 by 13 inch dish, and I'm gonna stir this a little bit more. I'll bring my dish over here so you can see it. Harold was out in the yard doing something, or I'd have him videoing. I hope you can see. I think you can. Okay. Now here's my 9 by 13. And I'm just going, this is y'all brand's big skillet, and y'all, I absolutely love it. Nothing sticks. If it does, when you put some water to it, it just comes right off. Okay, now we'll kind of mix that around so the biscuits will not be all together. They're already, this heat is already beginning to get them kind of melted. But y'all, this is gonna be so good. No, I just know it. It is so hot here in Alabama, but I know it's hot where you are too. It's not just here. All right, now did I tell you I had preheated my oven to 350? All right, I grated some cheese, and I'll sprinkle that all over the top. I don't know if y'all are like me, but I think cheese makes everything better. There comes Harold. I know they want to see you, Harold. I told them you were doing something outside watering my flowers, I think.
I went out to pick okra. Danny was picking some okra, so I went out to help him a little bit.
Can you get it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got almost a 5-gallon bucket full.
My goodness gracious.
That's every other day. We picked it Saturday.
Danny is his brother.
Yeah. Lives next door.
This is it.
What is this?
This is called, will you open the oven? This is called Sloppy Joe Casserole. And it's the Sloppy Joe mix. Let me set, I think it's 30 minutes. I'll let you know exactly. We love Sloppy Joes, but I found this recipe where it has biscuits chopped up in it.
Okay.
So it's gonna be new to me, but I know it's gonna be good. And when I take it out, I'll be back to show you. Okay, this cooked for 26 minutes, and it smells so good. The garlicky and everything. Now, it's too hot to eat right now. Woo, you see that steam? I don't know if there's no way I could eat that. But it looks so good. And you see how easy it is? So the recipe will be on my website, MamaSue'sSouthernKitchen.com. Remember to be salt and light. and I'll be back.